What's going on, everybody? My name is Derek. Welcome to my channel. Today is August 17th, 2021. So today's video is going to be more of a blog style video, kind of current events and what's going on, not only with me and Skylar, but also where we live. So, as you know from reading the title of this video, this is going to be about COVID. This is not a soapbox situation, nothing political, no opinions or views, just kind of letting you know what's going on here because we are in the belly of the beast right now, and it's feels like a science fiction movie. It's just it's interesting. So just know we don't have COVID, so hopefully that didn't freak anyone out. But I do want to tell a story about what yesterday was like. Um, but let's go back. First off, I did have COVID. Me and Skylar both had COVID in January, and it wasn't fun. Not gonna lie. Skylar was fine. She felt no symptoms. I did, however, and it got to a point where I ended up having to go to the doctors to get an inhaler. So it was I don't want to be overly dramatic, but I felt like crap for 3 weeks, and it was no fun. But what was really frustrating about it is virtual schooling. So we had to quarantine and do the virtual side of schooling here at this school district, and man, it's just no fun. It's not easy. It's confusing. It's hard to get answers from teachers. It's a mess. So we were happy to go back to school in the middle of last school year. So let's fast forward to last week. I got a vaccination. I got my first shot and started feeling cruddy and thought, okay, it was just, side effects. Some people get sick, some people feel it more than others, and I was. And I know what COVID feels like, and it was definitely feeling like that. So I'm like, oh man, here we go again. And Skylar is fully vaxxed, but you never know. You gotta go get tested. Again, this is my third time getting tested yesterday. So that's what we did. And this is where it got eye opening for me because I don't follow news. It's noise to me, and I can't deal with it. It's not my, it's doesn't fall in line with my energy. Doesn't make me feel good. So I just don't. Um, so, but I know COVID's spiking again, the Delta virus, Delta variant, and so you can't not know about this stuff. But when we started searching out for a place to get tested, that was alarming right out of the gate. So there is a walk-in clinic chain down here called Red Med, and there's one right down the street from me. They open up at 7 o'clock, and you have to go in person to set up a slot time to get your test. And we pull into the parking lot at 7 o'clock, line around the building. By the time we find a parking spot and we start walking to the building, people are walking out saying they're booked, done for the day. They're open 10 minutes. Booked. Like, oh, man. So there was another Red Med location 20 minutes south of me. Called them. They had openings. They're like, come on down. We got openings. By the time we got there, booked. So we finally found another place, and they weren't booked up. So we were filling out information, submitted everything, good to go. Now it's the waiting game, and we waited in our car for a few hours. But that's normal. Every time I've been tested, it's been that way. Now here's the thing. Me and Skylar are bummed out. We're stressed. Not so much because we don't want to get sick, but we don't want to do homeschool. Skylar is like wants to be in school because she's experienced how homeschooling is, and it's no fun. It's so difficult, and it's difficult for the teachers too. There's teachers watching this. I know you guys have it awful too. It's frustrating for everybody. Um, so we got the negative tests back, and we're like, yeah, all right, and we We're pretty happy about it. And Skylar was like, all right, take me to school. I was like, all right. She's taking choir this year. So she didn't want to miss that, you know. And in this day and age with phones and texts, her friends in school, where are you? You better be in chorus this week today. You know, I want to, you know, it's just like kids are talking to each other while they're in school. That's a no-no, but what are you going to do? So that was all well and good here, but the fact is, I'm still not feeling well. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's still just a reaction to the shot. I don't know, but I was just glad that I feel comfortable going to Walmart and feeling like I'm not breathing COVID fire on everybody. so, um, so then later yesterday afternoon, uh, it's announced that our high school here in Hernando, Mississippi, has announced that they're going full virtual for the next 2 weeks. Like, oh man. So it's like, all right, the writing is on the wall. Eventually, the middle school and all the other schools in the district are going to follow suit. So it's just inevitable. And then they announced because of the basically high school shutdown, they have to forfeit both football games. The first two football games of the season forfeited, not to be remade, not to be made up later. Done, losses. The other teams get wins, and that's a big bummer down here. Football is very serious in the South as a rule, but then this city we live in is top-notch high school football, and they are not happy about this. So, so it's just feeling weird here. Comparing when we look at the COVID numbers as far as infection, it's the worst it's ever been since the beginning, since the very, very first shutdown. Mississippi as a whole and Hernando, it's the sickest we've been to date. So that's another bummer. Can't buy toilet paper again for whatever reason. That's the only important thing. Plenty of milk. We got plenty of everything else. Food is a little light in Walmart for sure, but no toilet paper. So it's just deja vu all over again. But we're healthy. It's all good. I wish things would kind of go back to normal, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case anytime soon. Again, I'm not coming here to be political or anything. I'm just catching y'all up. I feel like, as I'm building this relationship with this audience, I know you want to hear stories and neat things like my last video about me being a mascot. I hope you all enjoyed that. I had more fun talking about it. But then there's videos where I'm going to let you in a little bit and kind of let you all know how we are doing. When I say we, me and Skylar. So we are doing good, but it is a little crazy down here. So to put that into context, just to give you kind of an insight on what is going on here in the district as a whole, the Hernando district, there's a high school, a middle school, and I believe 2 elementary schools. I could be wrong, but not a whole lot of schools. This is not a big city. It's a city because I think it's over 15,000 people. It's a total town feel. And what's great about Hernando, it's an old school mom and pop town feel. It's really cool, great community. Just love it here. But not a big area. But in all the schools, we got just last week 189 new coronavirus cases and 554 new quarantines, meaning students staying home, whether the kids are sick or a parent is sick and they just got to quarantine, or they came in contact with someone. It just doesn't take much to have to put you on quarantine. 34 teachers and school staff had a positive COVID-19 test last week. So then they all, so who replaces the teachers? How many substitutes are there out there? So things are just getting radical around here. And I hope that wherever you are as you watch this, I hope you're being safe. I hope your area is not going through this. It's definitely a lot of the South that this is happening in. Again, don't want to get political, but it is what it is. So I hope y'all are doing okay. Be safe out there. Just try to be safe. That's all I can say. Hopefully the next video has Mondo in it. I know you guys really enjoyed that that video I did with Mondo. So we're gonna have some fun with that. And so yeah, this was just a check-in video, letting you know what's going on here in Hernando, Mississippi. It is wacky. It's crazy times is what's going on right now. But I hope you all have a great day. If you're watching this on post day, hope you have a good night, because this is going to be a late video. But so yeah, expect a couple more videos this week, and I am looking forward to talking to you more. Y'all take care.